Just wait till a few people come on.
Yep. You want to take your glass on this side?
Mm. Yeah. Hi guys, welcome to Spice Box Kitchen. How are you all today? We are going to be making lamb chop curry today. We're using lamb chops which we marinated on Friday with spices, yogurt, and all of that.
Hi Bati, it's about also garlic, ginger,
Garlic, ginger. You can see that.
Chili.
So we've got about 10 lamb chops there. You can also barbecue these,
which is a favourite one.
We have got some leftovers, so we are going to make a curry out of it, and then have it with chapatis or naan. The kids are going to have it with naan and some rice. So hope you're all having a lovely weekend. I think I'll give it a couple of more minutes before everybody comes on. How many people we got on?
You got on, Bati?
Hi Bati, how are you? Hope you're well, looking after yourself. Okay, we'll just wait a couple of more minutes. Hi Anita, how are you? So you can make like curry using any marinated meat which is left over. It actually tastes a lot better when you're using the marinated meat which is left over to make the curries. So we thought today we'll obviously do the lamb chop curry. It will take about, I think, an hour and a half to 2 hours on slow heat from finish to end, from start to end, not finish to end, from start to end, because we're going to slow cook it for a good couple of hours. Yeah, should we start?
Yeah, you can start.
So
Everybody
guys,
joins in a minute.
You're going to need, obviously, oil, a couple of spoons of that. We're going to use cumin from my spice box, red chili powder, turmeric. I've got ginger, garlic, 1 green chili sliced there. Here I've got star aniseed, red chili, dried red chili, bay leaves, cardamom pod, and cloves. I've got meat masala, which is a Mangal company. So it's their meat masala that we've used. About 4, how many onions did you chop? 4 onions? About 4 chopped onions. 10 leftover lamb chops that were marinated. Passata, I've got about half of that, half a little carton there. And salt to taste. Right?
Yep.
So, we're going to put oil in the pan. So I'm going to put in, let's put some in randomly. I will put the measurements and the descriptions after the video. Going to add cumin to this. My pan's already hot and heated. So that's about 1 teaspoon. To that I'm going to add all the dry spices. You see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
So that's all popping nicely. To this I'm going to add onions. So that's 4 chopped onions got in there. Gonna let this cook now. Yes, I will provide the recipe at the end. I will write it down in the description box of what we have used, the ingredients and the quantity of how much I've used in this. So normally, guys, when I do cooking on a daily basis, I never have measurements. It's always just put it all into the pan and you cook the dish. So you're just going to let these onions cook. It'll be about a couple of minutes before they start to brown. I will add a little bit of salt to cook it a bit faster. Obviously, guys, the spices that I do write in the descriptions, you can alter it to your taste. Sometimes I may add a little bit more of maybe red chili powder than what you may add, or any of the other masalas. I generally like my food a bit spicy, but my kids and husband don't, so.
Yep, 100%. While the onion going, guys, we're gonna go over the lamb chops a little bit.
Yeah, you can give them a little bit of the
recipe of the level on the lamb chops a bit. It's the back lamb chops we use for our orders on caterings and everything. So it's about 10 chops. You need yogurt, ginger, garlic, chili,
yeah,
salt, a bit of lemon, and also oil and tandoori powder. Yep. And also you need is the masala called Tikka boti. You can use Tikka boti. We use different one. Obviously, this is our recipe for our catering, so we don't obviously share full of it. Sorry about this. But you can use Tikka boti to get a good taste on it. And marinate it for, about 12 to 15 hours before you cook it. It will give a good softness on lamb chops, so it will get right nice and tender, really nice and tender. What we have in here then?
Oh, I'm making lamb keema on the side.
Yeah, my son doesn't eat lamb chops. He doesn't find a bit.
So I'm cooking two recipes.
He find a bit of odd with the bone, so he says, "Can we have a keema?" So he like a keema. So yeah.
But we have did a keema recipe before. But you can happily watch it again while my onions are cooking. The longer you marinate the meat, the more
tender
it gets.
About 15 hours is more enough, I believe. If you lift it too long, then you might get, sometimes it gets off, so you don't want to get too long for it.
This pan wasn't hot here. Lid for what?
Sunita's watching. Hi Pallu, how's it going? Bati. There's another Bati Chadwick there. Also, who's got Hansa Ben? Hansa Patel. We got Altaf. Thanks for guys who's watching it. Be share your recipe as well if you know any recipes to put on that Spicebox Kitchen page. You can record your videos too and put it on. So people on the group that can make another dishes. If you make any dishes, please put on.
So we can share it with other people as well. And share the group, guys. Let's get more people added on here.
We haven't had a chance for quite long to make it because we start working now. We were furlough, now back to work. So,
and back to catering as well. So we did 2 events already, last week and this week. Obviously bearing the government guidelines in mind for smaller groups. So if you do require catering, do get in touch with us.
Yep.
You can follow us for our catering on our Spicebox catering page.
Yeah, that's right. So at the moment, guys, we're doing with the social distancing. Is how we work. Is we'll set up as a drive-through sometime. Client or invite us to do their food. Their family and friends comes outside the house, pass by, get the food in the takeaway boxes. So
they say happy birthday and then they go home.
Yeah. And so the last event we did is pizza and a chili garlic no-go. So they have it on the go. So that way clients get happy with their wishes and we get happy too, and also with the social distancing.
Yesterday we had drive-through again. We did, and they had like chicken pizza, mogo, and lamb chops.
Hi, Baljit.
Why is this cumin taking so long?
Because they haven't turned it on for long.
I did
so
turn
it's
it
a
on,
thick
that's
base
why.
on that. So.
Yeah.
Any question, guys? If you have any question, do ask us. If we have the answers, we'll definitely provide it.
Yeah, we'll try help.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
So as you can see in this one, I've only put cumin and no other spices because obviously my son's going to have it. So I've not put any cloves or anything like that because he doesn't like all that.
Yeah, it's going to take a bit longer, that one, because you could take a base
No,
on
I
that.
put the heat on really low. I forgot to turn it up. See, the onions have started to get slightly brown. I want them a bit more brown than that. Before I add the ginger, garlic, and the the green chilies in. That's splattered. That's started to splatter now slowly.
Oh, Jamal. Guys, when you put the salt and all the masala, because make sure you taste it before you put it in, because when we marinate the meat, we've got all the spices in there.
So we're not going to add too much spices in this.
So when you have a marinated meat going into the curries, to make sure do not put masala before tasting it, otherwise you will ruin the whole dish.
It'll be too much.
Yes.
That's a tip of the day, I think.
Especially on the marinated meat.
Okay, it's burnt. Burnt my cumin.
I didn't burn it. Fine.
I burnt it. You can also use ghee as well if you like for the vagars, like for the tempering bit. We know some people use, like, they prefer ghee instead of oil, or you could use olive oil. We use sunflower oil. So to this, I am going to add, I've got 2 blocks of ginger, frozen, and then about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic and 1 green chilli. Just going to add all of that in. I'm also going to add fresh garlic in, slices towards the end of it when it's cooking. So what you're going to do is we're going to make the whole base, add the chops in, and then come back to you guys after 2 hours.
Yeah, but slow cook will taste so nice. The meat will get nicely cooked, and lamb as a red meat is going to a little bit take longer. It's quicker to cook on a barbecue, but when you go to cooks in the gas, it takes a bit longer. But you can do the barbecue chops and put in there as well if you want to.
Yeah, you can make the gravy and I think cut it in pieces.
You can just make a gravy, cook the lamb chops on the barbecue. No, we never. But you can do this way too.
We should give that a go. Maybe we should try that. Right, I'm going to add the tomatoes to this in about a couple of minutes. I'll turn that on down. I'm going to let that slow cook. the onions because I put it all in afterwards.
Yeah, guys, we've got 2 dishes who joined just now.
But the main dish we're doing is
it's a lamb chops curry, which is here. My son doesn't eat, so we're making him a lamb keema. So it's just a 2 dish together for you guys.
So it's a win-win for both all the kids and us. For those that have just joined, we've got pre-marinated lamb, which we marinated it on Friday, which we're going to use for this curry. Because obviously the weather looks really bad for barbecue, so we can't do that.
Saga just joined in. Michelle also joined in. How's it going, my man? Look, we're making lamb chops curry now.
Right, I'm going to add the tomatoes in about a little bit more. Just let that be a bit more brown, I think.
Yeah. I think it's brown enough, I guess, in this.
So these onions are cooking as well. How's everyone Sunday? Is everyone back to work tomorrow?
We are.
We are. Unfortunately, we are.
Well, everybody should be back, to be honest. It's getting slowed down a bit now. So hopefully everybody's got back so nobody loses jobs. Like we got to work, continue.
Yeah.
Which is the main part. People losing jobs these days. Obviously, she added a block of ginger in there.
And a tablespoon.
Yeah.
Garlic. No chilies are going in there.
Yeah, it doesn't need chili.
Right, this is starting to stick to the bottom now, so the onions are very, very brown. Right, so I'm going to add this tomato in. Passata. You will need about a cup of water in here as well after you put the chops in.
Hi Bhupendra uncle, how are we doing?
Right, so to this I'm going to add half a tablespoon of turmeric.
Oh, that's teaspoon. Sorry,
Teaspoon,
my mate.
sorry, teaspoon. All right. Teaspoon.
Get it right, man.
And half a teaspoon of red chili powder. Half a teaspoon of the meat masala. I'm not going to add excess, like too much in there because already the marinated chops already have the spices in there. The salt I would add afterwards because I've already added some in the onions. So I'm just going to let that cook for about a couple of minutes before adding the chops in. So hot with this.
The gloves.
So in here, if anyone's wondering, I've got about 2 onions. 1.5, sorry. One big one, one small one. Right. I can smell all that ginger, garlic.
All the masala smells so nice.
masala.
My son will be in a minute downstairs so I'm going to ask the question what we're cooking.
What we cooked it, yeah. There's someone coming down.
As soon as he smells, he loves the food, so he will going to come and ask the question in a minute.
Open the window chips. I can't reach. That's it. Right, to this now I am going to add the lamb chops. So we've got about 10 pieces there. and I'm using about 500 mils of, I've just filled the empty container with water, so we're not wasting any tomato that's left inside.
Standard Indian remedy.
Indian fix up. Just going to give this all a good mix. And don't worry, if you add more water in than what you should have, it should be fine because it will all just burn off.
Add panghajitan.
I'll add loads of coriander to this afterwards, and there's slices of ginger. So that's 500 ml of water going in.
Hi Nisha.
Alright, so guys, we are going to cover this now and just let this slow cook. At this point, try the salt. Like try the bit of the gravy so you know whether you need to add any salt or not. Yeah.
So guys who just joined now, is lamb chops curry, we're making it. Also for this about 10 lamb chops, 4 chopped onions, dry masala, which is bay leaves, red chili powder, not powder, sorry, red chili, dried chili, I mean, stuff, aniseed, cloves,
cardamom pods,
yeah, and cumin,
yeah,
oil. All the ingredients and measurement will be put down after the video, under the videos. So, you know, if you missed anything, it will be catch up on the video again. You can watch it, and then also all the ingredients will be underneath as well.
Yeah. So guys, we'll come back in about 2 hours, an hour and a half, 2 hours, to show you what the finished curry looks like.
Yep.
Thank you very much for watching. Like our page, share our group with your friends and family, and we shall see you in a bit.
Yep, see you in a bit.